What is going on, my Patriots? I'm back in the building once again. How are y'all guys doing? It is an honor and a pleasure to be here tonight for another edition of the Conservative News and Views here on January the 7th, 2021. This your first time tuning in. Please do me a favor on all my platforms. Go on ahead on and hit the like button if you can. Go ahead on and hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell all the way up top. And do me a huge favor and make sure that you follow me on all my other platforms, D Live, uh, the Periscope, the Twitch. Also, I'm on YouTube on all of the platforms. So, it is official, guys, for all my patriots to understand. We have now entered a phase where we have to accept that our president, Donald J. Trump, will no longer be our president after the 20th. Now, we already knew this. I mean, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. We already felt like this was going to happen. By the way, if it's your first time tuning in, go ahead on to and do your boy a favor and go ahead and definitely, definitely, definitely donate to the channel. Cash App, $ Joshua Joel Davis. Or you can support the Patreon. You know, we knew this day was coming. We knew it. Thank y'all for the love, man. It's good to be here. So now the question is, where the fuck do we go from here, right? Because currently, right now, our president has been silenced on mainstream media. Facebook has banned him. He will not be able to do any kind of tweeting, any kind of post or anything on Facebook until at least the 31st. Twitter has locked out his account for 24 hours, even though he deleted the 2 tweets that they wanted him to delete, that they swear out instituted violence. He still can't get to his account. Then we got the other account, his Instagram. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the love. Let's zoom it up. Let's share it with everybody. They have locked him out of that as well. He cannot post. He cannot share on Instagram. Guys, what does this sound like to you? Doesn't this sound like communism to you? Does it sound like socialism on steroids with an introduction of communism? Because the last time I checked, these other countries like China, that's what they do. They censor people that do not fit the narrative. Y'all see that, right? He's censored. Now, there is a silver lining to all of this. We are starting to see the people who actually are going to stand and support the president. Now, Ted Cruz, I want to give a shout out to this man. He has been remarkably has hung in there. He has even went as far to say, well, listen, guys, why don't we just go ahead and make peace of the situation? You know, let's move forward and let's try to do the right thing. You know, let's try to make sure the country can heal. The radical left don't want to do that. Oh no, they for vengeance. In fact, there is so much vengeance. Let me right. Excuse me if I made some try to see if I can share this with y'all. Cause you know some of this stuff they be trying to get you to the charge. Okay, here we go. So I'm about to share this with y'all on the Guardian. Give me 1 second here. I'm glad I got a lot of people in the room tonight because we got a lot to unpack here. This is gonna be a full blown conversation of what we as patriots need to do to try to stop this from happening. What we got to do to step up our game. Let me see here. Let me go ahead on and put this in there with y'all guys. All right, so I'm going to just go behind the scenes here and let this be the one. Let's see if it'll let me do that. And it's not. All right, hold on. Let me make this the one. Put me on out the way. All right, so I'm out the way for now. I'm still trying to work this thing, guys. Bear with your boy. All right, so this is what they got going on here. So the impeachment of Donald Trump is what AOC and the squad and the rest of the Dems, the progressives, wanted to do. Now, you know the House voted in December to pass the article of impeachment of charges. Let me see here. Is this the right one? Is this the right one? Oh, no. No, this is not the one. Sorry about that. I want to make sure I got y'all the right one. This is an old one. Okay. They want to discuss and invoking the 25th Amendment. Let me see if I can find that document. All right, I think this is the one that goes in detail. All right. So they want to invoke the 25th Amendment of impeachment. I'm trying to see if I can find one that breaks it more down. I don't think this one is it. I might have to go to CBS. Okay, here it is. Because Cori Bush is also pushing this too. So they're trying to say he did a coup. Now I'm back. Now they're trying to say he did a coup, which is freaking retarded. Again, he didn't do no coup. This is just people in their feelings. Let me get that audio out of there. Don't want that playing. All right. I hate when these ads come up. No, thank you. I don't want all that. So let's see. So here's the 25th Amendment they want to do. Over 50 years ago, the creators of the amendment to the Constitution predicted that there may be a president whose actions were so erratic that they would require a way to forcibly remove him from office. Under Section 4 of the amendment, the vice president and majority of his cabinet could decide that president is no longer fit to lead and sent a letter to Congress to inform them. The vice president would take over as long as Congress approved of the transition of power. It seems incredibly unlikely, however, that Vice President Mike Pence and Trump's cabinet would invoke such a rule. So they basically then told Pence that's what he needs to do. Now, if Pence don't want to do that, then they're talking about going after Pence. And I'm about to get into that a little further. Now, they already impeached the man once for some bull. Now, they also want to put into play for this impeachment. They also want to put into play of the fact of the matter of what happened with him and the call to the what it was, to the Georgia State Secretary of State. They tried to say he was bullying the man on the phone. I've done heard the calls. People done heard the calls. We as patriots know that was not bullying. He just wanted to know where the votes went at. That's all we want to know, where the votes went at. Now, let's see what else that they want to go in. Now, this is what Cori Bush is saying as well. Now, this is the freshman Democratic Republican. She would introduce a resolution which would expel Republican members of Congress who incited this domestic terror attack through their attempts to overturn the election. These Congress people, she said, must face consequences. Legally, members of Congress are able to expel one another from the legislative body through unlikely that there would be enough votes to do so. I don't know. I know that's what they're saying, but I don't. I wouldn't put nothing past them right now. They are pissed. They are out for blood. They are so out for blood that they would do anything. I mean, anything to make President Trump look bad. They don't want anyone that is about taking care of President Trump. They do not want anyone a part of this. It's sad but true. I've never seen a set of people so messed up in my life. I mean, this is insane. It makes no sense to me. I've never seen it. Now, another issue that has been brought up as well is not only just expelling people, you know what's going to happen next. If they push this narrative, they're also going to go as forth and try to ban people, ban Americans who support the president. And y'all know why. Y'all think about this. This man got so much power that he can tell a group to stand down. You know they don't like that. That scares the radical left. Trump is everything that makes them scared. I'm just being honest with you. He is everything that makes them scared. This man got that kind of power. They don't know how to handle that. They've never seen a president with that kind of power. Obama never had it. Bush never had it. No one's never had that kind of power. That ability to make people actually stand still and just get ready to move forward. All right, we got some people texting right now. I'm going to wait for some comments. I need some participation here. I need to hear what everybody thinking. Also, too, if you could drop a donation through Haps, coins, whatever, man. Let's get my goal up. This is the time now. I'm bringing to y'all this real because y'all need to hear this. Because we're fighting for the soul of America. Said, I'm scared they're going to murder him. I don't think it'll get to that point. I think what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to throw him in prison. I wouldn't be surprised if they go as far as, no, it's over. There's no shot. It's over. President Trump is out of here, unfortunately. They have certified the votes. They're not going to listen to anything else. The only thing that I'm pretty concerned about now is how crazy our government could be towards the president. Iran still got beef with him for what he did with that general. So they may go as far as, if Iran wanted to prosecute him, turn him over to Iran. Because right now everybody is so upset with the fact of what happened on the state capitol. But what makes me so mad about all of this is no one's talking about the patriot that lost her life. So let's talk about that. That's what's got me angry. Why are we not talking about her? No one talks about her. She's not going to get no gold casket. She's not going to get a $20 million GoFundMe. They're not going to give a freaking day of where people don't go to work. They're not going to have any kind of people walking down beside her. This lady is just going to be remembered as, oh yeah, the lady that breached the Capitol building, who didn't have no weapon in her hand at all. It's sad, man. Very sad. I mean, for real. I'm about to see what I can find out about her, because somebody said that there was a lot about her. Now, I'm about to read to y'all what kind of person she is. Nah, I didn't see that, Roman. I just got your message. No, I didn't see that. But I checked that. I will definitely check that. Yeah, I did not see that at all. Now, I'm about to share this right here. Also, too, a lot of people been asking me what other platforms that you can follow me on. Well, right now, we as YouTubers have went to BitChute as a backup, because right now, currently, YouTube has said, starting today, that if anybody mentioned anything about voter fraud without saying allegedly, or in some cases even go and rehash it again, they're basically putting a strike on their account. They cannot go live on their accounts, and they're going to have to do straight upload. And if they do it again after that strike is removed, they're possibly going to ban them from forever. So social media is cracking down on us so hard as content creators that are for the president. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth before I go into this next piece. There's going to be a lot of Trump supporters that do what I do, that are conservatives. They're not going to make it because they don't know nothing else but talking about President Trump, and they don't know how to talk about the establishment, know how to break down politics, or look at other scopes of things like I do when it comes to the news and what's going on with the world today. Mama Simone said, fuck Facebook. Everybody's saying that right now. That's why Paula and me, listen, there is a couple of alternatives to Facebook. They got MeWe, That's another one that a lot of Patriots going to. And there's one called Freedom Book. Freedom Book's probably going to pop off real quick because if Facebook started to do that, all the Patriots in America today that's passionate about America is going to go over there. But Patriots, I'm telling you now, this movement that has been started, it's not going to die down. But I'm going to tell you, there's going to be a lot of people that they're going to go after us. I'm telling you, it's going to be rough. But I'll tell you, if you weather the storm and you rock with people like leaders like me and other people that are strong-minded and do not care what anybody says about freedom, about democracy, that have courage, we're going to be okay. Promise you we'll be okay. We will get through this because we're not like the left. We don't victimhood, we don't pander, and we showing the hell don't go and bully our way to prove our point. We say what we say, we do what we do. That's why people like us. That's why people respect us. We loyal. Very loyal. So let's get back to the lady that lost her life. Because I don't want to be too long-winded tonight. I want to get straight to the points and try to give my people, my patriots, a sense of hope and direction and what to prepare for and what to expect. So give me 1 second here. All right, so here we are. The woman that was fatally shot was named Ashley Ashley Babbitt. And Ashley Babbitt. Sorry, Ashley Babbitt. She was 35 years old. 35 years old. Now, they said that she was with the group of pro-Trump rioters. They stormed the Capitol. They smashed the windows on Wednesday, and a woman jumped into a pane and started through. Seconds later, a gunshot rang out, and a woman who had a Trump flag tied around her waist tipped back and fell on the marble floor as blood spilled from her shoulder. They screamed, "They shot a girl!" Someone yelled as the crowd ran out of the southeast entrance. She died later that day. Police said she was one of the 4 fatalities from the violent rioting that wreaked havoc through the halls of Congress on Wednesday, halting the certification of President-elect Joe Biden electoral victory. 3 others died of unspecified medical emergencies during the chaos. Now, what I was told that a lot of people, when this girl got shot, some people went into cardiac arrest. They were older people and they passed away. Now, there were 52 people that got arrested, which was so fucking unfortunate because that's not what we came there to do. We came there to show solidarity and to be professional. But I guess people just been so stressed out with what's been going on in the country. And I'm not making excuses. Let me tell you something. As a patriot, I don't condone what we did. I don't. It wasn't a good thing at all. It made us look weak out there. It made us look like another freaking BLM freaking movement for a minute. I mean, that's just fact. Now, what I did see that one of the guys enacted a George Floyd moment in the when he got killed, which again, like I said before, I don't condone any of that. That's not how we rock. If they did that, that's just a fucked up individual because that's not the cause. But what I'm upset about with this woman losing her life is that no one is talking about it. No, the mainstream media is silent. They so fixated on President Trump that they're not talking about this lady was an Air Force veteran, that she used her social media to express her support for President Trump. She also felt like allegedly there was mass voter fraud. That was one of the reasons why she wanted to go up there. But the man, I feel bad for him because he's probably had to sit there and see his wife on the ground. This lady was a native of San Diego. She served in Afghanistan and Iraq in the Air Force before other deployments with the National Guard of Kuwait and Ecuador. Her ex-husband Timothy McEntee told the Post, McEntee and Baby met in the Air Force and were married for 14 years before they split in 2019. McEntee, who did not know Baby had traveled to D.C. for the protest, was shocked by the news of her death and described her as smart and strong-willed. I feel absolutely terrible and sick to my stomach about it, he wrote in a text message. She was never afraid to speak her mind, and in a way, this was her way of speaking her mind, going to a rally. McEntee and Baby had remarried and owned a pool supply company with her husband, Aaron Babbitt. Babbitt's mother-in-law told, which did not confirm and didn't identify her by name, that her son did not accompany Babbitt to Washington. I really don't know why she decided to do this, she said. In an interview with San Diego station on KUSI, Babbitt's husband said she was a passionate Trump supporter. McEntee echoed those sentiments, adding that she was very loud and opinionated, but caring, sweet, thoughtful, and loving, just like a patriot. You would never forget meeting her, he wrote. On social media, Babbitt recorded combative videos about immigration policy, expressing her support for a border wall. In early September, she tweeted a picture from a Trump boat parade in San Diego wearing a shirt that said, "We are Q," which is referring to the QAnon. They always say we the far-right conspiracy theory. Anyway, the tweet also included the hashtag WWG1WGA, which I already know what the acronym is, that they swear out that Trump was battling a group of deep state child abusers. Babbitt also retweeted messages calling for Vice President Pence to resign and charged with treason. Videos of Trump rallies and photos of president supporters flying to D.C. for the protest. I'm gonna address that right here, right now, because I know a lot of people is asking me about that situation. How do I feel about Vice President Pence? Originally, I said, yeah, he should resign. He should get out of here. He was fucked up. I don't know yet, free thinking, but I'm going to get to it. I'm going to find out for y'all on the next broadcast tomorrow. I was on it. I was like, yeah, man, this is what I got to do. I gotta tell everybody that Mike Pence is a fucked up individual. He could have done more, blah, 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 blah. Because I was pissed. I was in my feelings, right? Even if Mike would have went up here and sent back the votes yesterday, he still would have had to come back here today and do it all over again. It would have been a back and forth. It was inevitable. There was nothing we could possibly do to stop what they wanted to do. The Democrats had played their hand to perfection. Now, we all know that even though they got the trifecta, the thing about it is, can they keep the trifecta? But that's another part of the broadcast I'll get into before we close up. But one thing for certain, and two things are for sure, is that a woman who was passionate about democracy, who was a veteran, who was a mother, possibly who was a wife, who was a sister, who was a cousin, somebody's daughter, is dead. That we cannot change. She is dead. I mean, she's not coming back. I mean, and that's not even good to say those things, just to show your solidarity. Now, in one final post, she responded in a tweet saying that many flights to DC were canceled because of weather. The entire world is corrupt. In response, Babbitt wrote, "Nothing will stop us. They can try and try and try, but the storm is here and it's descending upon DC in less than 24 hours, dark to light." You know, it's sad. It really is. Give me 1 second for me. I'm back. So it's sad. It's real sad. It's sad to be in a world like this. It is. If y'all like one of my content, keep sharing, keep sharing. Cause like I said, I'm trying to bring the passion. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bring the passion where people can see that we're not fucking around anymore. Y'all give me one moment. Yeah, so I mean, that's what we got to do. Got to keep fighting the good fight. We can't give up. So we're gonna also discuss what's been going on with a lot of these flights. Now, I'm not gonna show y'all any more pictures of that, but I'm gonna get into some of the commentary about these flights as people been talking about that Patriots being banned to fly, because that was brought up too. I mean, there's a lot happened and a lot happening that. So now they're saying they want to ban DC riot participants. Flight attendants union urges airlines. They saying the mob that stormed into the U.S. Capitol on Wednesday should not be allowed to fly out of Washington, D.C. on commercial flights, said the nation's largest flight attendant union. Y'all see where this is going, right? They're trying to they trying to control everything. We here we go again. The ASSN of flight attendants CWA called for the ban after several incidents of raucous, unruly behavior on flights into Washington in the days leading up to the riot. A tribute to supporters of President Trump. And at an airport in a flight this week, travelers heckled Senator Mitt Romney, the Republican out of Utah, one of the few prominent Republicans to publicly criticize Trump. Listen, guys. First and foremost, Mitt Romney should have known he was going to get heckled. He's going to get criticized. It's not the first time. He been going out here doing some crazy stuff, talking that noise, not supporting the president. In fact, he hasn't supported the president since day one. I don't even know why he even called himself a Republican. He's been more of a Democratic acting fucking dude since he lost to freaking Obama. I think he's still stuck in 2016 in his head. But whatever. But anyway, like I said before, it seems like that nobody is not getting the understanding of what's really going on. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand how nobody is not seeing the big picture here about what happened with Mitt Romney. I'm not. Come on. I don't feel sorry for the guy. The guy is a jackass. And we seen this. We know this. That's why he got heckled. Now, when it comes to these flights, there's been reports that said that if they saw these other people that's taking the flights, if they see them with the hats on, they want to heckle them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it goes. If they see you with a Trump supporter hat on, the first thing they want to do, oh my God, Trump supporter. And then next thing you know, they want to mess with you. They want to belittle you. They want to, it's just disgusting. So right now, no, I'm out. Sorry, I'm out. It's not us as Patriots' problem. It's what the mainstream media has pointed out and has painted. They have painted it so horribly that nobody wants to move and do anything. Sad but true. Now let's see what else on major news before I wrap up. I just want to make sure I get everything to you guys tonight. Because y'all know I'm all about trying to make sure y'all got access to everything. The latest news and the latest things that is going on. Okay. So President Trump has went out and has already called out that he's accepting what's going on with everything. All right. So he's basically is still telling the Patriots to remain calm, to, you know, the riots were uncalled for. Now, he says Congress has certified the results. A new administration will be inaugurated on January the 20th. Trump said, my focus now turns to enduring a smooth, orderly, and seamless transition of power. The moment calls for healing and reconciliation. Trump says he was outraged by individuals who participated in the violence at the U.S. Capitol. He noted that those who broke the law will pay. I mean, well, we already know that. Lawmakers on both sides of the political aisle has accused Trump of inciting the riot through inflammatory rhetoric. Earlier on Thursday, you got House Speaker Nancy Pelosi called for President Trump to be removed by the 25th Amendment or by impeachment. Now, what I'm upset about is everybody leaving the man. We've seen so many people resign. We had Mitch McConnell's wife resign today out of transportation. We had another guy resign. Let's see who else they said. I'm feeling a lot, man. Let's see what else that I'm trying to figure out. Now, here's some comical stuff that's going down, though, with the Dems, because right now they're trying to say that Biden is... That's my son waving at everybody. He just got back from the hospital. They're trying to say that Biden and Kamala Harris has pointed out that BLM was a part of the riot. And then they talking about it's a double standard. I don't even know why BLM has responded. All the damage y'all done last year, every time y'all had a damn gathering, before it was nightfall, y'all out here burning and destroying shit with your Antifa buddies. So I don't want to hear that. Sorry. I don't want to hear nothing y'all got to say. Y'all should be blessed that y'all didn't get the crimes that y'all have gotten. Some of y'all blowing up police cars, firebombing fire departments, and the only thing a lot of y'all ain't got but a slap on the wrist. Getting a couple of years of that, mostly on probation. But you gonna act the fool because we as patriots had a mental moment? Nah, not gonna stand here and let that happen. Y'all need to sit y'all behinds down. Y'all been doing too much already anyway. Hell, I don't even know why y'all talking. Cause as soon as Biden gets in the office on the 20th, he ain't gonna have no time for you. You think you getting you think you get you think you getting curbed now? You ain't gonna even have you won't even have a chance to even send him an email. You're gonna be blocked. Shit. Crazy, man. I mean, I've never, but currently right now, same, one is just like the rest of us. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened just then. That was like crazy. I got the best internet in the world and it just dropped on me. What in the world? That's crazy. That is really crazy. You know what they say, man? That internet stuff be really tripping. I don't know. But anyway, I'm glad I got everybody back on board. Let me see if I got everybody back because I did froze up. I don't know what that was about. But anyway, if y'all want to join anything that I got going on, do me a favor. Check me out on my other platforms. I am definitely got myself on Rumble now. I got myself on BitChute. Like I said, just check your boy out. We're definitely gonna try to do everything we can to keep this process going because that's what it's about. It's about trying to make sure that I got everybody on board on what we're trying to promote. I'm also on TikTok too. So best believe that TikTok game is strong over here. I'm getting a lot of people follow me on that. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go up here and get out of here. I'm about to prepare for my next show where I can talk to y'all about crime stories or what's going on. And I hope that y'all enjoyed everything. I love y'all guys. Take care of yourselves and each other. I am out. All right, guys. If you like the show, do me a favor. Go ahead on and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell all the way up top. Also, too, if you supporting the channel, you rocking with me, go on to my main page, Joel's Media, Joel Davis Media Network. Hit my Patreon, hit my other donation tabs. Donate to a boy. Make sure he gets independent. Also, too, I'm going to have all my links on my TikTok. If you follow me, Navy Vet 2K20, all of my Patriot gear. So that way you guys can buy your patriotism and support good quality stuff, man. It's not going to stop. All right, guys, take care of yourself and each other. I'm out.